Hello friends, JBM everyone. Good morning to all. Friends, right now, early in the morning, I came on live for sharing the one message to my friends. Friends, which are the employers from the TGRTC. They were started the strike on the last yesterday midnight. Friends, the employers they were started they commenced with the indefinite strike with the joint action committee for the regarding on their 32 demands, including friends, salary revision and job regulation and the better work condition. These are their main demands they are demanding to the government of Telangana. Friends, they already discussed and they were started the discussion on their problem, which are their demands and which are their problems, which problem they are facing. On that issue already they were started the discussion with the joint action committee since the 4 week, but there is no any restoration and there is no resolution from the government of Telangana. The government of Telangana, they are not showing the care over their problem and they are not fulfill their demands. That's why they were took the step for taking the strike, and they are said 10,000 buses are stopped in the depot in the garage right now. Like that they are also said to the government of Telangana. Then the government said and the government when they knew over their issue, they assured and they were responded over their demands. We would discuss through a committee of the IAS officer, and we would restore and we would solve your problem within shortly. Like that the government also given the assurance to the TGRTC employers. And who is the vice chairperson and managing director of the depot, he Y Nagireddy, he also urged to the employers, friends, the which type of employers are working in the departments, the drivers and conductors and technicians and the security guard and friends, the workers, they all are working in the depot. Approximately 15,000 employers are working right now in the TGRTC depot. But how much responsibility can do the government? The government has to do the more responsibility toward the TGRTC employers, but they hadn't. They hadn't to take the responsibility and they hadn't to care to the TGRTC employers. That's why they are showing the ick and woe toward their negligence, and they are demanding the government should be revision on their salary and should be regulate their duties and should be give the better duty condition to them. Like that they are urging and demanding to the government of Telangana. The government has to restore and solve their problem, but they hadn't. That's why I am also urging and I am also demanding that to the government of Telangana over their problem, and I am also standing on behalf of their problem up to solve and up to restore their problem. And who are the friends and who are the social reformers and who are the responsible citizens, you are also should be rise and should be give the voice voice to the government of Telangana behalf of the TGRTC employers condition and employers demand. This is my request to the my friends and my family friends, everyone who are the social reformers, who are the responsible citizens. And I am demanding to the who is the transport minister, the Purnam Prabhakar, should be think and should be regard and should be considered their problem, and within sadly as possible as should be restore and should be resolve the problem. Otherwise the many members commuters will be face the problem, and they get the ick and woes over the this condition. This is the summer season. How much rush and how much bustling and how much crowd of commuters and people can going and coming in this especially this season means mob of commuters and workers, and the all are coming and going one place to another place. That's why if the one day, at least one day can buses stop, how much disruption will be rise once you imagine and once you think. That's why the government should be immediate respond and immediate clear their problem. This is my humble request, and another side I am demanding to the government of Telangana. This season especially, the tomorrow onwards there was schools also disclosed, and the who are the children, who are the students, they also will be reached to their native place, their home, from the residence schools and hostels. How they can go to their home without the buses. They all are resorting to the TGRTC buses only. And who are the women, which government given the provided the Mahalakshmi scheme, free bus traveling to the women. How they what is their condition, how they can travel. The women, they all are right now, they resorting to the RTC buses only. That free bus, that's why the government given the chance and free bus traveling to them. That's why all our women also, they are resorting to the RTC TGRTC buses only. That's why government once you imagine and once you think what is the situation will be rise and how much disruption will be occur, should be think and immediately fulfill and immediately give the restore the problem. This is my demand and request to the government of Telangana. And friends, this especially in this season, in summer season, many weddings and festival weddings and parties and functions and all the functions and parties, especially the everyone can take the in this season only. They can arrange and they can do the functions and marriage especially in this season only. That's why with the strike will be continue. So much of ick and so much of woe and so much of problem will be rise. That's why government should be clear and should be restore, and should be increase the their salary, and should be decrease their duty times. They are getting the so much of problem due to the over duties and extra duties. Every employees, drivers and especially conductors, they are doing the over duties. How they can do, every employers can do the how, what is the duty times, how much limits of the duty timings. Every employees can do the duty 8 hours or 12 hours. Such like drivers and conductors, the government given the duty times, that especially limit time 8 hours, but that sometimes 12 hours also that leading 12 hours, then the 24 hours means how can they can do their duties with the 24 hours. when they can spend and when they can give the time to their family members. That's why government should be reduce their duty timings and should be increase their salary and should be regulate their duties with the government body. The which is the TGRTC employers, they are their body separate, not including with the government body. That's why should be include with the government body and should be regulate and should be reduce their duties and should be increase their salary and should be give the regular should be deposit their salary, regular salary. This is my request and demand to the government of Telangana, and who is the transport minister should be respond and immediately as possible as should be restore and should be resolve their problem and should be fulfill their demands. This is my demand and my message to the government of Telangana. And who are the my friends should be give the voice and should be give the message behalf of the TGRTC employers problem. This is my humble request to everyone. Thank you everyone. Jai Bhim.